As we continue to look at the resurrection accounts in the Gospel, this week I also want to focus in on another account we hear in the 20th chapter of St. John's Gospel. It happens on the first Easter morning, and it happens with Mary Magdalene. The Gospel tells us Mary Magdalene goes to the tomb. She finds the stone rolled back, and she's desperate to find Jesus. She encounters an angel who asks her a very important question. "Woman, why are you weeping?" Mary turns around and sees Jesus, but fails to recognize him, and Jesus asks her that very same question. "Woman, why are you weeping?" Within 4 verses, Mary Magdalene is asked that question twice. And there's a reason for that. Because Mary was stuck in her grief. She was stuck in the depression and the anxiety and the emotion of the loss of Christ. And being stuck there, she was unable to realize what had happened. The good news of the resurrection, the new life that the angel and the risen Christ was trying to proclaim to her. And there's a powerful message there for us. Because like Mary Magdalene, even when we encounter the risen Christ or the power of the resurrection in our lives, many times we're too stuck in our own grief. We're too stuck in our own anxiety, our own fear, our own depression, to recognize the new life, the new light that Christ is bringing to us. And I think Jesus asks us those same questions. Why are we weeping? Because let's be honest, we all like to play back the tapes of everything that's going wrong in our lives, to lick our wounds, to think and to reflect on the problems, the anxieties, and the difficulties. We do that much better than we recognize the light. And that's the message of Easter. We have to be willing to break out of that mold, to break out of that pattern, so that the light and the life of the risen Christ can take us from sadness, from anxiety and fear, into the new life of the resurrection. But that only happens if we're willing to take the focus off our problems, off our weeping, and instead set our gaze on the risen Christ himself. Just a little midweek reminder to remind us what it's all about.